So, welcome back, friends. Hi, my name is Lita, and I read cards, but y'all know that already. Well, some of you don't, but most of you do. Welcome to my junkie room. I usually try to keep things focused on the table over there because it's clean. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a Taurus, and I share my room with my 10-year-old Taurus daughter. We have 2 beds in this room, and you can imagine, if you know anything about Tauruses, we can be very messy. Although it's organized, we have a system. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to take those off, guys. I don't really need them. Alright, this is what I want to say. I'm not quite sure what I wanted to read about today. It is Love Day. It is Venus Day. Happy Venus Day. I'm definitely going to do some sort of love reading. Okay? But I have been avoiding the idea of talking about COVID. What? SARS-2 COVID-19. Okay? And just because the energy is just really screwy, I wouldn't want to add to the pandemonium and the anxiety that you may be feeling behind this whole situation. And I know you're feeling it because we're all feeling it, okay? But I think what I'm going to do is, I got 2 decks here. So I have a Kipper deck and a Tarot deck. And I think I'm going to ask each deck, what is COVID-19? Okay? Just to get an idea of what each deck thinks about the disease. Let's just call it disease. This is a virus, but it's a disease. Okay? Alright, so we're going to start off with the Tarot deck, okay? So, please tell me, what is COVID-19? We'd like to understand what it is. Okay? 1, 2. I'm only going to do 3. Because this is heavy topic. Okay. God damn. Okay. So let me show you the 3 cards we have. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Cups. I'm going to tell you the first message that I get is this. COVID-19 is a separator. Okay? It's odd because, like, it's not showing up as being aggressive. But it's like it separates you from family. It separates you from loved ones. And it's never satisfied. This virus is never satisfied. Another thing is, in the middle here, we have a completion card. We also have the moon in the background. I know a lot of readers are saying that COVID is showing up as the moon. Oh, well, goddamn, throwing shade. At any rate, this first card says to me that it came on unexpected. Okay? It sneaks up, it hits from blind spots, okay? And it hit us in a way we don't know what to do. There's a heavy decision-making process concerning the virus, but we don't know what to do. We can't make a decision as to what's the best way to deal with it because we don't know. It affects everyone alike. That's the... I know they're telling us it affects... At first they was telling us it affects old people. It didn't affect kids. It didn't affect healthy people. But that's not true. It affects all. All. And it's never satisfied. Meaning, it's hungry. It just is consuming. It's consumption. Okay? Alright. Now, we're going to ask the Kipper deck, what is COVID? Please help us to understand what is COVID. Like, what is it? And this is on an esoteric level. It's not on a scientific level, okay? You pull up a doctor video all day, every day, okay? ending that. But what is COVID? Well, I had 3 cards pop out. Oh, God. How am I going to explain this? So we have success in love. We have prison. And then we have gaining a lot of money. This one kind of says it's spread from close contact. Now, or it's in close contact, or it's traveled over the water. We see that it's traveled over. But I kind of feel like it's everywhere. It's all around you. You know, like when you're in love, you know, like every time you close your eyes, you think about that person. Every time you dream about that person. Everything you do, you want them to be right there with you. I feel like this is saying it's all around. It's like a companion. It's like once it arrives, it sticks around. Then it locks you down. Okay? It comes, it attaches, and you can't go anywhere. It causes isolation, which we're all in right now. This is the part that's most scary to me, is the gaining a lot of money. In this deck in particular, it always bothers me that there's a fucking rat on this devil's shoulder while everyone is gambling and winning. But look where the fucking money is going to. The devil and the rat. It makes me think like it's just going to affect so many people. And it's not going to stop. Which is why in the other one, it was the 9 of Cups. That's very interesting that the third card in both of these are cards that are normally seen as prosperous cards. But in this case, it's not. It just talks about the endless amount of people that it will affect. What I am going to do is Venus Day. I'm going to get a message from Venus on what she believes we should focus on during this hard time. What does she believe we should focus on during COVID? And on the other deck, I'm going to ask what does she believe are tips that can help us to stay safe or to make it through this pandemic. Okay, so what do you think we should be focused on the news during this lockdown pandemic experience? Okay. All right. We have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, so she thinks that we should be focused on making life-changing decisions. And not the type of decisions that we make just so that we look good, or because the 5 of Swords is winning just to win. Taking on shit that you know you're gonna win at. And she's saying that it's time for you to make the decision to challenge yourself, okay? To broaden your horizons, okay? This is an opportunity for self-development. It's interesting that this message keeps coming out. I was talking, there's this guy. He's into divination. We only met once, okay? But sometimes you meet people and there's an instant connection. I consider him to be a friend. I'm quite sure we have some other connection someplace else along the way. Well, we spoke yesterday for the first time since the time we met. We spoke online, and he was pointing out to me that the main thing that he saw has to do with transformation. Oddly enough, since I've spoken to him, every reading that I make about the situation or current time has to do with transformation. So definitely this is a time where higher energies are urging us to transform. Take on greater risk. Make big moves. Do the things you've always wanted to do. Get it started. Plan it. Okay? You have nothing but time right now. And take on a real challenge. Okay? And then from this deck, I said we were going to ask for news. What can you do to keep yourself safe, or at the very least, make it so that you can see yourself on the other side of this pandemic? Because I don't want any of my viewers to perish to this, you know. What can they do things to keep themselves safe and make it to survive this? What can they do? 3, please. First card is Rich Girl. This is interesting. I know exactly what she's saying. Receiving a gift. And bereavement. Now, I know that bereavement at the end looks awfully fucking scary since we're talking about death and pestilence. But guess what she's saying? Imagine yourself to be someone affluent. You ain't got to do shit. Just stay in your lovely house. Basically, she's saying stay in your house unless you got to go out. Okay? Surround yourself with the things that you love. All right? And separate yourself from the outside world. Bereavement is about separation, total separation, the separation between life and death. If you looked at the outside world as if right now it's death, you might find yourself separating a little bit more, okay? This is about staying indoors and keeping your eyes fucking open. You see that? Imagine that this is a gift to you right now, okay? On her Rich Girl, I know you see that there's a Buddha here. And above the Buddha, I believe that's supposed to be a Jesus or Yeshua. It's about enjoying the comforts in your home, the loved ones in your home, but also elevating to enlightenment. Understand that this is a gift. It's not a curse, okay? And keep your goddamn eyes open, all right? Become more enlightened. There are actual legitimate lights on this damn tree, okay? Open your mind. Open your eyes, all right? And separate yourself from the rest of the world right now. Hopefully, this is the only COVID video I'll be doing. And hopefully, within the next 6 months or so, we'll all be out. And yes, I said 6 months. I'm not going to tell y'all why, but hopefully in the next 6 months, we'll see ourselves coming back to some sort of normalcy. Okay? All right, I just wanted to give y'all some love. And I'll be working on a love video in a minute, okay? I don't know if it's going to be sex or love. Maybe I'll do a sex and maybe I'll do a love. Who knows, okay? All right, love you guys. See you in the next video.